It is now 16 hours. My name is Latoya Wills with the news. Good afternoon. Acting Town Clerk of the Georgetown Mayor and City Council, Candice Nelson, says the work of the council is now at a standstill because the mayor, Ubraj Narain, and other councillors have refused to recognize her as the town clerk. Nelson was appointed acting town clerk by the Local Government Commission in July this year. The mayor claims that the appointment of Nelson is illegal. The mayor has since moved to legally challenge the appointment in the High Court and is asking for Nelson to be dismissed as town clerk. Today, Nelson held a press briefing at the Kitty Market where she stated that the situation is affecting the work of the council. However, she said that the ongoing court case does not prevent her from executing her duties. For the month of August, there was no committee meeting, but Nelson is hopeful that the matter will be resolved in the shortest time in the best interest of the citizens of Georgetown. In the meantime, Nelson said she is able to hold discussions with the heads of department about implementing a new approach to the council. This, she explained, includes institutional strengthening and capacity building. A 28-year-old security officer was today released on $120,000 bail for the armed robbery committed on his drinking buddy. Sean Isaacs of Seafield Sophia, Georgetown, appeared before City Magistrate Leron Daly and denied that on August 23 this year at Guyok Park, he robbed Tavel Brown of $700,000 in cash and 2 cell phones. The father of 2 was remanded to prison until November 5. Reports indicate that on the day in question, Isaacs and Brown, along with several others, were imbibing when an argument ensued between the 2 men, during which Isaacs armed himself with a knife. It's alleged that the victim attempted to walk away, but Isaacs attacked and robbed him. It is further alleged that Isaacs stabbed Brown to his abdomen and escaped, but was later arrested and charged. Sections of downtown Kingston Commercial District are now tense after at least 3 people were shot today. Earlier in the day, police were called to Darling Street in the vicinity of Coronation Market following a drive-by shooting. 2 persons were shot. Hours later, a male vendor was shot multiple times along West Parade while peddling his wares. The shooting saw vendors and shoppers scampering for cover. Also, Swoop, a low-cost carrier out of Canada, today announced that it will be introducing a new non-stop service between Toronto Pearson International and the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston starting December. As part of the airline's winter schedule, the flight will operate twice weekly beginning December 8th. To celebrate the announcement, Swoop is offering a limited quantity of introductory one-way fares between Kingston and Toronto, starting from $129 Canadian all in. Swoop is also set to resume service between Toronto Pearson International and the Sangster International Airport in St. James. The flight is scheduled for tomorrow at 7 a.m. Swoop says its return to Montego Bay marks the beginning of the airline's restoration of its international network, with flights to the United States and Mexico set to resume through the fall. Former Venezuelan intelligence official Hugo Armando Carvajal Barrios, also known as El Pollo, was arrested Thursday in Madrid for his alleged involvement in large-scale drug trafficking activities. 61-year-old Barrios was indicted last year in the Southern District of New York for allegedly participating in a narco-terrorism conspiracy and a conspiracy to import cocaine into the United States, including a 5.6-ton shipment of cocaine transported from Venezuela to Mexico in April 2006. He also faces related firearms offenses. Meanwhile, the U.S. state of Texas has made it illegal for social media platforms to ban users based on their political viewpoints. Prominent Republican politicians have accused Facebook, Twitter, and others of censoring conservative views. Former U.S. President Donald Trump was banned from Facebook and Twitter after a group of his supporters attacked the Capitol back in January. The social networks have all denied stifling conservative views. However, they do enforce terms of service which prohibit content such as incitement to violence and coordinated disinformation. The new law states social media platforms with more than 50 million users cannot ban people based on their political viewpoints. Facebook, Twitter, and Google's YouTube are within its scope. And in sports, the Guyana Boxing Association is eyeing a string of international tournaments in the coming months on both the senior and junior levels. While there were 3 tournaments previously on the cards, the AMBC Championships, the IBA World Boxing Championships, and the Junior Pan American Games, it has been cut down to just 2 with the cancellation of the Elite Championships. The Elite Championships were set to be hosted in Colombia from September 25 to October 4. In spite of this, the GBA boss revealed that the association would still send a team to the World Championship scheduled for October 24 to November 6 in Serbia. He added the 3 persons were the same 3 they would have selected to head to the AIBA Elite Championships. That team will comprise Olympian Kevin Alcock, featherweight, light welterweight Colin Lewis, and middleweight Desmond Amsterdam. Completing the 4-person team will be national 3-star coach Terence Poole. Ninval expressed interest in boosting the female capacity in the sport. This drive will start with promising youth boxer Alicia Jackman, who a few months ago missed out on the opportunity to participate in a qualifying tournament for the first ever Junior Pan American Games. According to the GBA boss, this was due to a mix-up in guardianship, owing to the fact that Jackman's mother had recently passed away. The GBA has explored other avenues to get the talented female boxer into the Class C youth competition later this year, however. And that's the news at this time, with special credits to Newsroom, Guyana Times, Jamaican Gleaner, CNN, and BBC. For these stories and more, visit realfmgy.com.